This is how AMC's The Walking Dead series finale shakes out after more than a decade of bloody murders, zombie action, and post-apocalyptic drama. Although the zombie apocalypse promises to rest in peace, the series finale of The Walking Dead demonstrates that neither peace nor rest has been achieved. The Commonwealth arc from The Walking Dead Season 11 is largely resolved in the final episode, with Daryl Dixon joining Mercer and the rest of their friends in liberating the neighborhood from Pamela Milton's filthy grasp. The final few minutes of The Walking Dead then shift to more important topics, establishing the foundation for AMC's upcoming spin-offs, pairing up protagonists, revealing significant cameos, and much more. In addition to bringing stories to a close, the eagerly anticipated The Walking Dead series finale also opens the door to a number of brand new ones. In addition to setting up Daryl Dixon, The Walking Dead Dead City, and the Rick Grimes and Michonne spin-offs, Rest in Peace also makes significant mythology shifts that will unavoidably have profound effects on all three projects. Even though The Walking Dead is over, Rest in Peace ends up being a little misleading by the time the credits start to roll. Even though Rosita may not have seemed like the most obvious victim for The Walking Dead series finale, it is clear why she was picked from the show's character appearance statistics. The final episode of The Walking Dead could have easily turned into a bloodbath, given the show's reputation as one in which no character is safe. Instead, The Walking Dead was very selective in selecting its last group of victims. Rosita, played by Christian Serratos, was the only notable character to pass away in Rest in Peace, succumbing to a zombie bite after saving her daughter from the Commonwealth. The emotional centerpiece of AMC's The Walking Dead finale was Rosita's passing. The long-running zombie apocalypse TV show concluded its main plot with various characters bidding Rosita farewell, before cutting to a year later to show how the remaining survivors were faring. It was perhaps unexpected how prominent Rosita's passing was in the season finale of The Walking Dead. Christian Serratos only joined the cast in the middle of Season 4, and she was always a supporting character, occasionally completely blending into the background. One might wonder if Rosita Espinosa was a significant enough character for her demise to be the focus of The Walking Dead's grand finale. When considering the total number of character appearances in The Walking Dead, choosing Rosita as the main series finale victim makes a lot more sense via The Walking Dead world. Unsurprisingly, Daryl and Carol are at the top of the list because they are the only heroes to have survived the entire series. Due to his upcoming Walking Dead spin-off, which Carol was initially involved in, Daryl was protected. Next up are Rick Grimes, Michonne, and Maggie, who were all spared because they are all starring in spin-offs. Rosita is the Walking Dead character with the most unconnected appearances, with 94 credits, which explains why she was the obvious choice for the series finale victim. The Walking Dead season finale required a gut punch to the emotions that can only be delivered by killing off the main characters. The top 5 most common characters, however, were all safeguarded because of the franchise's growth. Although it may seem anticlimactic for Rosita to be the final significant death in The Walking Dead, she was the best choice. It could be argued that Carol should have replaced Rosita. The viability of that depends on whether The Walking Dead intends to offer Carol future cameos as compensation for her leaving the new show due to logistical issues, as well as when Melissa McBride left the Daryl Dixon spin-off series in relation to the finale's script. The number of characters who appeared in The Walking Dead sheds light on why Rosita's passing was so prominent in the finale, but it also illustrates how severely AMC's spin-off plans constrained what the concluding episode could do. If Maggie, who is a Walking Dead original in spirit if not officially, or another original character like Daryl or Carol had perished alongside Rosita, the conclusion of The Walking Dead would have felt much more dramatic. It is almost impossible to imagine that all three would have survived the Walking Dead finale ending in a parallel universe where spin-offs were never created. It seems highly unlikely that The Walking Dead would have brought either character back in the finale only to kill them off, regardless of the upcoming Rick and Michonne spin-off, given that Andrew Lincoln and Denai Guerrera had already left the series. However, their roles in the climactic episode would have undoubtedly differed. The Walking Dead might have brought Rick and Michonne back as part of a finale reunion with Judith and RJ, concluding their story, in that fictitious spin-off-free alternate reality. Instead, the episode established a new chapter with the help of Lincoln and Guerrera, underscoring once more how heavily spin-offs influence The Walking Dead's conclusion. In the episode's climax, The Walking Dead jumps forward a year from Pamela Milton's arrest and the Commonwealth Estate fireball. The new governor of the Commonwealth is Ezekiel. This not only resolves Carrie Payton's stirring speech prior to the decisive battle in The Walking Dead series finale, but it also completes Ezekiel's character arc after he refused to assume leadership after the fall of the kingdom. Ezekiel's right-hand man is the now Lieutenant Mercer, and Carol serves as the director of operations in the Lance Hornsby style. Despite the fact that Eugene was seen rescuing children from the Commonwealth Children's Home, this child appears to be his biological daughter. Eugene and Max are still a sweet couple, and they have a daughter named Rosie, after Rosita, of course. While many couples still share their love, including Lydia and Elijah, Mercer and Princess, and Yumiko and Magna, one long-teased union has sadly not materialized. In their final interaction on The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon and Connie display a flirtatious and friendly bond, but no sign of a romantic union. How's the frontier? By Connie implies that Daryl's nomadic lifestyle and refusal to establish roots in one place are to blame for the lack of romance. All three of Aaron, Jerry, and Gabriel live in Alexandria after Rosita's passing. Gabriel assumed custody of Coco. Inferred from Negan's gift to Judith is that he, Annie, and their infant also reside at Hilltop, or are at the very least close enough to bring presents. The compass itself is a reference to Season 9 of The Walking Dead, when Negan stole Judith's compass during his prison break and later offered to give it back. Judith gave Negan permission to keep it because she thought he might need help getting around. Negan's decision to finally hand the compass back shows that he has chosen his new course. Although Oceanside's status is largely ignored by The Walking Dead series finale, Maggie is the head of a rebuilt Hilltop community that, like Alexandria, has made significant advancements in construction during the time jump. The only mention of the Sandy community comes from Eugene, who was eager for Coco to go swimming there, even though Luke and Jules previously revealed that it had been attacked by the Commonwealth. This sentence might indicate that Oceanside is still occupied after The Walking Dead ends. It's also important to note that Rest in Peace establishes this evolved breed for a significant future in the larger Walking Dead franchise, after The Walking Dead's penultimate episode introduced variant zombies to any remaining protagonists, who were blissfully under the impression the undead were slow and stupid. The main group's perception of the zombie threat has completely changed as a result of the introduction of variant zombies in The Walking Dead. That can only mean that when The Walking Dead resumes, Daryl, Rick, Michonne, Maggie, and Negan will have to deal with the climbing dead, the intelligent dead, and the running dead. Well, that is all the time we had for today, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing content.